Charles Bronson, born Charles Dennis Bakinski on November 3, 1921, in Ahrenfeld, Pennsylvania, rose from a life of hardship to become one of Hollywood's most iconic tough guy actors. Born to Lithuanian immigrant parents, Bronson grew up in a large, poverty-stricken family where he was one of 15 children. His father passed away when Bronson was just 10 years old, which forced him to work in the coal mines to help support the family. The rough and grueling work in the mines helped shape his tough exterior, which would later become his signature on-screen persona. Bronson's early life instilled a deep sense of perseverance and resilience in him, qualities that would define both his career and his personal life. His journey from a coal miner to a Hollywood star is a testament to his unwavering determination. World War II service, the making of a hero. During World War II, Bronson served as a tail gunner in the U.S. Army Air Forces, flying over 25 missions in the Pacific Theater. His service earned him a Purple Heart after he was wounded in combat, a mark of his bravery and dedication. The hardships he faced during the war only further shaped his hardened persona, giving him the grit and resilience that would later serve him well in his acting career. After the war, Bronson used the GI Bill to study art, which marked the beginning of his transition to acting. His military service not only provided him with invaluable life experience, but also instilled in him a deep sense of discipline and strength that would be evident in his portrayals of tough, no-nonsense characters on screen. Early career struggles. The birth of Charles Bronson, Bronson's early film career was marked by struggle and persistence. He began his career in Hollywood in the 1950s, taking on small and often uncredited roles. At that time, due to the Cold War tensions and the fact that his birth name sounded distinctly Eastern European, he adopted the more Americanized surname Bronson to improve his chances in Hollywood. His breakthrough came with roles in major films such as The Magnificent Seven, 1960, where he portrayed Bernardo O'Reilly, and The Great Escape, 1963, in which he played the claustrophobic Polish tunneler Danny Walensky. These roles showcased his ability to portray tough, stoic characters with a deeply human side, a skill that would become his trademark in later films. Rising fame. The actor who could command the screen. Bronson's career reached new heights with the release of The Dirty Dozen, 1967, which solidified his status as a powerful screen presence. However, it was his collaboration with director Michael Winner that truly turned him into a household name. In 1974, Death Wish became a cultural phenomenon, with Bronson playing Paul Kersey, a peaceful architect turned vigilante after the brutal murder of his wife and the assault of his daughter. The film's success tapped into the public's anxieties about crime and justice in urban America during the 1970s. The character of Kersey became a symbol of the growing frustration with the criminal justice system, and the success of Death Wish led to 4 sequels, cementing Bronson's position as the definitive vigilante hero of his time. Europe and beyond. Bronson's international stardom. In the 1970s, Bronson's appeal extended beyond Hollywood, particularly in Europe, where he became a superstar. His 1970 film Rider on the Rain marked a significant turning point in his international career. The French thriller was a massive hit, and Bronson's popularity soared in France and Italy, where he was affectionately dubbed Le Sacré Monstre, or the Sacred Monster, by the press. This nickname reflected his larger-than-life persona and the adoration he received from fans. His roles during this time, including films like Hard Times, 1975, The Mechanic, 1972, and Breakheart Pass, 1975, cemented his reputation as a tough, taciturn hero who conveyed immense power with minimal words. Bronson became a beloved figure in European cinema, where his style of acting was considered authentic and deeply relatable. Personal life: the woman behind the man. Charles Bronson's first marriage was to Harriet Tendler in 1949, a woman who played a pivotal role in his early career. They met in 1947 while both were attending acting school in Philadelphia, and their relationship flourished despite the challenges they faced. Harriet, a young woman from a prosperous Jewish family, supported Bronson financially during the early years of their marriage, as he struggled to make it in Hollywood. She worked multiple jobs while he pursued his acting career, believing in his potential long before his breakout roles. They had 2 children, Suzanne and Tony, and, for a time, seemed to have a solid family life. However, the pressures of Bronson's rising fame, combined with his intense work schedule, eventually strained their marriage, and they divorced in 1965 after 15 years together. A Hollywood romance, Charles and Jill Ireland. 3 years after his divorce, Bronson married English actress Jill Ireland in 1968. The two had met on the set of The Great Escape, 1962, where Ireland was married to Scottish actor David McCallum. Bronson, known for his blunt demeanor, reportedly told McCallum that he intended to marry his wife, and by the late 1960s the prophecy came true. Bronson and Ireland married and created a blended family that included Bronson's 2 children from his first marriage, Ireland's 3 children from her previous relationship, one of whom was adopted, and 2 children of their own. Despite the demanding nature of their film careers, the couple maintained a close-knit family life. They often brought their children to film locations, turning movie sets into temporary homes. Their shared commitment to family life and their love for each other was evident in everything they did, from raising horses on their Vermont estate to spending winters skiing in Colorado. Tragedy and loss. Jill Ireland's battle with cancer tragedy struck in the late 1980s when Jill Ireland was diagnosed with breast cancer. She fought bravely against the disease, undergoing numerous treatments and becoming an outspoken advocate for cancer awareness. Throughout her battle, Bronson remained a steadfast and loving husband, supporting her in every way he could. Her strength and courage during this time were an inspiration to many. Unfortunately, on May 18, 1990, Jill passed away at the age of 54 after a long and painful struggle. Her death devastated Bronson, who had always been known for his stoic nature. In 1991, a made-for-TV movie, Reason for Living, The Jill Ireland Story, was released, with actor Lance Henriksen portraying Bronson. The film captured the love and sorrow Bronson felt after her passing, illustrating the depth of their bond. The rivalry intensifies, professional jealousies and personal grudges. The tension between Bronson and Coburn deepened over the years as both actors became leading figures in the action genre. While Coburn was praised for his artistic range and ability to shift between drama and comedy, Bronson began to feel typecast as the emotionless vigilante, something he quietly resented. Coburn's cool, laid-back demeanor only heightened Bronson's distaste, as he believed Coburn's charm was nothing more than an act. A particularly painful moment in their rivalry came during a Hollywood party in the 1970s, where Coburn allegedly cracked a joke at Bronson's expense. Bronson, who was known for his quiet nature, didn't respond to the joke, but the slight lingered with him for years. This event deepened the divide between the two, and they never worked together again. Final years. Bronson's legacy and passing. Charles Bronson's later years were marked by his retreat from the public eye. As his health began to decline, he distanced himself from Hollywood, focusing on his family and personal life. In his final years, Bronson faced serious health issues, including respiratory failure, COPD, and metastatic lung cancer, all of which contributed to his death in 2003. Despite his long absence from the spotlight, Bronson's legacy as one of the most iconic and beloved tough guy actors in film history endured. His passing was a loss not just to his family, but to the millions of fans who admired his strength, stoicism, and unwavering dedication to his craft.